So if you have a contract that for the present circumstances gets more difficult to perform or more expensive to perform, there's generally not a whole lot that you can do about it under the current circumstances. In dealing with type of clauses like we were just mentioning with what's called a force majeure clause, the general law is that a change in economics or market circumstances that affect the profitability of a contract or the ease with which you perform a contract really aren't an excuse under a force majeure sort of situation. In order to rely on something as far as a change in market conditions, again, you would need a specific provision in your contract that would allow you to get beyond that. But for the most part, most contracts aren't written with that in mind, and you can understand why, in that the purpose of most contracts, particularly long-term contracts, is to have certainty for the parties. And if it was always up to the whim of one party, if markets change, if they can up their price and whatnot, you can see why a party wouldn't agree to that. And so for the most part, contracts themselves will continue to govern in this circumstance. And again, it's only where there are kind of unusual sets of provisions in a contract that you would be able to get beyond that. And so that's kind of the present circumstance that we're dealing with.